Now that I wrote some kind of a macro that actually gives me the value in a variable of a cell, I would like to know if it's working. To know that, you can run your macro by just being in here and click here on the Run Sub User Form. So if I click on it, the macro ran, but nothing happened because basically the value of the variable here is just stored and that's it. But you might want to check if it's working before doing anything else afterwards. So you might want to use what you are going to use also to debug your code if you have an issue. It's by clicking here on in the margin, you can make like this small red dot, which means that the macro is going to stop at this level when you're going to launch it like this. And the yellow part is actually the step where we are at. The good thing about this is that you can actually check the value of the variable here or check any kind of value of a variable along the way. By pressing F8, I'm going to actually change line, as you can see. The good thing is that now that I'm at the end of the sub, I can actually see that the cell value variable has the value country, which means that it worked. If I press F8 again, then the macro stops. To remove the dot here up, I'm going to click on it again. So this small trick makes the control a little bit more easy. So as you can see again, press F8, I can place the mouse and the pointer here on the cell value name here, and I can see that is country. Now that I have the knowledge of the value of my variable, I can try to display it in a message box. To do so, I'm going to start by message box and open the brackets. As you can see, there's like a small window that opens, a small prompt that gives me the ID on how to set up the message box. Here, I'm going to open the quotes and say the variable value is. And I'm going to use the symbol and type in the variable I want to display. This is all I want to do. I want just a small message box that is going to open, that is going to say the variable value is, and then show me the value. So let's try. The variable value is country. It works. The good thing about the message box is that you can actually customize it completely. You can customize the title here, you can customize the button here, and you can obviously customize the message here, as you can see. It all worked. I hope you can try and change maybe the text that is going to be displayed, but also don't forget to actually use the comma here and see if you can actually use some other buttons or add a title maybe. So I know that I'm in the title because it's the bold one here, or help file or a context. Just make sure you're trying different stuff and see what happens. There is absolutely no danger right now with this kind of macro, so you can knock yourself out.